Colorado rushed for 109 rushing yards last game, 5.7 yards a carry. You and I have been talking about this for months, how we need to get above 2.3 yards a carry. They get 5.7. Freshman running back Malachi Welch looked great. I'm really glad that he got a lot of touches. He made the most out of them, obviously. Shedeur post-game brought up the offensive line.
I thought that was awesome.
I thought that was really cool.
Awesome. It's not a gimmick either for all you haters. That's family right there. Travis Hunter's up there too.
Yeah.
So did he bring up Travis Hunter as a gimmick too?
Yeah.
Dude, this is what I'm talking about. It's agenda hate. It's not like rooted in any substance, and it's coming from people who are educated football people too. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't take Shedeur and Travis on your team?
Come on.
They didn't improve on Saturday? I mean, get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm sorry, but the longer people just continue to harp on, even if they lose to Baylor and they don't look good, they're still getting better.
Yeah.
They're improving week in and week out. I mean, give me a fucking break, bro. It's not the same team that it was last year.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what were your biggest takeaways from seeing that offensive line performance? They seem to come together. I mean, JB pointed out that Colorado State might have been misaligned and whatnot, but hey,
whatever, dude. Any excuse to sound like he's right is what he's going to roll with. Yeah. It's super hater on CU, bro. It's just what it is. And he'll say he's not a hater. Come on, give me a fucking break. All right, now
5.7 yards a carry.
You want to know what I noticed the most?
Mm-hmm.
12 penalties for 115 yards. Now, that's just the coach in me, and I can't help it. All that other shit, you want to know why I'm not sitting here I was drooling, but you want to know why I'm not anymore? Because that's your fucking job. Yeah. You're Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter and Wester and Horn and Shepard and all these other freaks. That's your job. And I expect the offensive line to go 5 yards carry. Remember when we talked about how they're going to go 5 yards carry? Yep. Well, there it is. The 12 penalties for 115 yards and the terrible special teams play, that shit has to be fixed.
I agree.
And that, I guarantee you, that is going to be the point of contention in the room. They're not going to just be like, oh, we beat these guys. Happy day. Nah, fuck all that.
No.
This was a business trip. They went to Fort Collins, spanked that ass, didn't play as well as they could, and still dominated the football game start to finish. Clean up the 12 penalties, cut that in half. All right? Clean up the special team stuff and find a kicker. See if your punter can kick. Or just go for 2 every time or something, bro. I don't really know, but
something.
Those 2 things have got to get fixed.
Yeah.
But look, I will say this though. It seems like the refs were on CSU's side.
Yeah, so home calls
pretty shitty too. Like the Seton holding was awful. There was another holding penalty that was terrible. Like all they did was they just tossed the dude on the ground. Like it's not. I say it to refs all the time. Like it's not my fault he's on the ground. He's a bad athlete. Like fucking penalize him for being on the ground. That's not my fault. So, it's what it is.
Yeah. The run game did look improved. I agree with you on the special teams and the penalties. Absolutely needs to improve. Shedeur in that post-game press conference with the offensive line was asked about the run game being improved, and he had this to say. Take a listen.
Amazing.
So what?
It felt amazing. Like it felt. I ain't gonna say that.
It felt
it felt real good. It felt real good being able to. Because that was the emphasis this week, and like you said, it was one play at a time. So forget thinking about you got to go out here and do this. It's each and every play you got to focus on. You got to do your job. So that's why I feel like even today, I improved on carrying on my fakes and everything like that, because that's just something that we started. We got to get back to the basics. That's what first game was that we did. So that's where, okay, cool. We see what we messed up last week. Now we gotta get right, get back on track.
Matt, your thoughts on that?
Look, it's leadership, dog. If I'm blocking for Shedeur and he shows that kind of toughness and grit, I don't care that he called people out last week. We lost to Nebraska 28-10 on the road in Lincoln. Everybody needed to be called the fuck out. He got called out by the media and everybody else.
Hell yeah.
So as the leader of the team, because the L on his fucking shoulder stands for, it's his job to call people out. And the fastest way to do it is through the media, because then everyone hears it. You take that shit real seriously when someone's like, block, motherfucker. Remember last year when Coach Prime said the same thing after UCLA?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Everybody got all pissed off at me for doing that video. Remember? Who texted me from the bus? Prime.
Right. Yeah.
We're going to get this shit fixed, bro. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Like, yeah, well, I'm here for you. So I love the swag. I love the cockiness. I don't care. Is it going to bite us in the ass? Maybe. But when you're good enough and you talk, you can really back it up. That's why Muhammad Ali is my favorite athlete of all time.
Yeah.
A lot of people have to talk shit, dog, and back it up. So I'm with that. So I thought the entire post game, no one's talking about how many fucking hands Shedeur shook, by the way. He shook everything's hand. It was just Nicolosi.
This is a full clip. Like, Shedeur
he's shaking everyone's hands, talking to guys, walking around. Good job. Hey, good job. Blah, blah, blah. Good shit. Hugs and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, dog, yeah, man. It's not just all bad blood. Giving the linebackers love, the defense love. And then Nicolosi comes over. He's like, can I have your jersey, Shedeur? And he's like, nah, you're the motherfucker that was talking shit. You can't fuck with me. That's some, you know how many times I wanted to do that to people and you don't get the opportunity to do it? Man, that was fucking awesome. Do it again. Like, he's not going to do that shit against Baylor and Kansas State and shit. He's going to go dap them up. It's all love. These people have no respect for us. Why should we respect them?
That's a great question.
And you're dirty as fuck. Let's just be real. Let's be real. Colorado State is dirty. They're dirty. The only way they can even try and beat anybody that is their rival or better than them is to play dirty. This is what they do. Yeah. Now, I don't necessarily have a problem with dirty play. I'm old school, man. I that shit turns me on a little bit. Okay, I like it. But when you're not good enough to back up the dirtiness, you just get ran out of the fucking building like they did again this year. Yeah. So it's almost like a PSA to all the skinny punk bitches out there. If you pray to the God of skinny punks and you run your mouth, sooner or later a dozer is going to come along and make you wish you were born a fucking woman. So don't sit here and talk shit like everybody's the same. We're all equal, but we ain't the fucking same. And remember that.
Amen. What did you think of Jordan Seaton's performance on Saturday?
I thought he was lights out. And he struggled at Lincoln. Everyone did. They whipped our ass up front. Yeah. But he really played his balls off on Saturday night. And he was a leader, and he was setting the edge. And there's a play where CSU runs like this TE stunt, and they just all move together in a gang call, and he just slowly slides up and catches the guy. It turns into like 25-yard run. That's called a gang call. That's all of them going up. Hey, gang. All five of us as one, 5 as one. Mm-hmm. And then, it was a great play. So I think Jordan is an incredible talent. And not only him, but I thought Zelinkas played his ass off. I thought that Tyler Brown played his ass off. I thought Houston, even though he had a couple of plays that were like, oh, hold on to your ass, he's playing tackle. Corner, like Travis Hunter gave up a 25-yard route too, like where he's playing tackle and Travis playing corner. Those are the two most aware spots in the game other than the quarterback when you fuck up. Sure. But I thought he really played hard. I'll tell you, if you can find the clear block from Benson, the big right guard, dog, he cleaned the pocket on CSU's defensive end, depleted his ass. And it was like one of those like, wow moments. So it was fucking nice, dog. Super nice. So the right tackle, I'm sure that's going to be a competition position all year. Yeah. So yeah, man, I really thought the offensive line played their balls off. So
no, I'm very happy with that performance. 5.7 yards a carry. We've been looking for that. We've been talking about that. We finally saw it. I was really happy to see that for sure. Oh man, but. Well, we got it now. Now it's Baylor, so now they got to translate all this. Translate this they've had.
Yeah, 24-hour rule again. You just beat them. It's over. Yep. Weekend's over. They're back to work today, scouting Baylor and getting ready for them. And the importance of the first game back in the Big 12 at home at night, 6 p.m. I just sent you something else I just saw on social media. The UCF game is now nationally broadcast as well.
Really?
Oh. They're going to push that to night game at UCF, so that's going to be fucking cool.
Huge.
And I guarantee you Kansas State's going to be a national fucking game, especially if they will go 1-1 in these two or win both of them 100%. That'll be nationally televised. So I've been waiting to see the next step, and we saw it in Fort Collins.
Yeah.
And anybody that wants to try and like knock down that victory, you have nothing. You have no idea what the rivalry is like. You've never played in it. You've never watched it. You obviously didn't pay attention last year. You can throw the records and the stats out of the fucking window when this game's played, and it was a total domination. So, I will say this one more time until 2029. Sheep get sheared, the more you ba. So if you can't shut the fuck up, wolves are coming to your door, bro, and we will eat you and wear your skin. Okay. The attendance record, 40,099. They couldn't get that one more. But you want to know why they had an attendance record? Because Colorado was there.
Yep.
None of you fucking farmers support your team. That's why nobody wants to go there. You have a nice stadium. It's awesome. It's like a Porsche. There's no fucking cup holders. Just a shiny dick with 2 seats.
Wow, that's a hell of a reference, man. That's hilarious. I love it.